My Lords, Her Majesty the Queen delivered her humble address in your Lordship's house on the same day as their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, had begun their 4-day visit to Pakistan. The Pakistani nation have shown a very warm welcome to the visiting royal couple. Indeed, a royal visit shows the close relationship and level of understanding and cooperation between the two nations. I wish the royal couple all the best and hope that they enjoy every second of their trip to Pakistan. Her Majesty also spoke at a time when British nation is at a crossroads with a looming Brexit and uncertainty overshadowing political and economic future of this country. I hope this government, which has led this country into this mess, will take the nation out of this misery and uncertainty in the days to come. My Lords, I feel this is the time that we may want to reflect and review our foreign policy. Over the years of my political upbringing, I have witnessed wars after wars in one part of the world or the other. I remember sitting in front of the television screens, watching the Mujahideen fighting the Soviet army in Afghanistan when the British Prime Minister, Mr. Thatcher, and US President Ronald Reagan went all the way to Peshawar to show their support to the Mujahideen. Then, many years later, I saw the present war on Afghanistan led by US coalition to fight the very force that they supported during the Soviet occupation. I saw 9 years of Iran-Iraq war, followed by Iraq-Kuwait war, then the US-led wars on Iraq, Libya, and Syria. And I wonder which country will be next and why. During these wars, millions of people, including our own servicemen and women, were killed and many more were injured. Hundreds of thousands of people have been made homeless, while many of them were forced to leave their countries. These countries have been left with devastating effects. Britain, as a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council and a close ally to the United States, had a huge role to play in these wars. If we look back and be honest to ourselves and to our people and say what we have achieved that could not have been achieved without going to war in these countries, I would say very little. If that is the case, my Lords, isn't it time that we revisit our foreign policy and start playing a more effective role at the United Nations and help resolving issues and bring justice to the world without going to wars? There are a number of issues in this world that need resolving. Some of them have been discussed at the United Nations at length, and the UN has passed many resolutions to resolve them. And only if countries like Britain had played a more effective role, they would have been resolved a long time ago. One of these long outstanding issues is in the history of the United Nations is the issue of Kashmir, that is waiting to be resolved according to the United Nations resolutions of 1948, 49, and many more subsequent ones to bring justice to the people of the state and peace and prosperity to the region. My Lords, the state of Jammu and Kashmir is going through a worse type of oppression. According to the Amnesty International and the UN Commission for Human Rights, the Indian Army is reported to have been involved in illegal detentions, torture, rape, killings, fake encounters, and there are thousands of missing persons and mass graves. These reports clearly say that the Indian Army is acting with complete impunity under the Armed Forces Special Power Act in Kashmir. The UN Human Rights Commission, in its reports of 2018 and 2019, asked for a free access to Kashmir to investigate the reports of these human rights violations. I believe India has refused to entertain any of these requests. My Lords, Kashmiris living inside the state and abroad including roughly 1.3 million living in the UK, are looking towards Britain for help to bring an end to their sufferings and agony. May I ask the Noble Lord, the Minister, what the British government has done so far and what they plan to do to help the United Nations Mission for Human Rights with regards to obtaining access to investigate the human rights violations in Kashmir? And furthermore, could he also tell this House what the government is doing to facilitate a dialogue between India and Pakistan to find a long-lasting solution to the issue of Kashmir in the spirit of the United Nations resolutions and the UN Charter that is acceptable to India, Pakistan, and the people of Kashmir?